Hey guys, we're back. Or at least I hope so. My beat rate is still so shit. Okay, let's see whether this one works now. Okay, it's back up. Okay, let's see whether the bit rate will be better. I usually don't have this kind of problem, guys. I don't know what happened. Okay, I think that is better now. I think so. Oh, I can't believe that this is happening. Wait, welcome back. Oh yeah, thank you, thank you. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your messages. Hi, Hiya, Dad, and hi, Broccoli again. I'm so sorry. I seem to have a lot of issues today, especially with my internet. This doesn't usually happen. Usually when I'm outdoors, my internet is fine, but apparently not today. Today is a different thing. But anyway, I am done like sitting down. Let's just go and walk, shall we, people? But yeah, I'm gonna go that bridge just right there. We'll go to the Merlion, and then we'll also see some of these beautiful Marina Bay Sands. Yeah. Okay, my bit rate seems to be good now, so that's awesome. Let's just walk now, okay? And I think you guys can hear me. I think. I actually didn't really test out, but um, okay, let me just test one more time before I walk. So let me know if you guys can hear me. Just one more time. Testing one more time. Can you hear me? Sure, that's fine now. Right? Okay. Good. Let's go. Let's not walk. Let's not wait anymore. Let's just walk. Wait. Oh, so many things can go wrong apparently. And as you can see, like just around me, a lot of people are doing their um, exercise over here because in Singapore we do have this thing called Park Connector Network, where a lot of parks and a lot of like walking paths or running paths are connected. So yeah, um, before we go further, so I'm going to like go through this bridge just in front of me here. But before we go further, I want to show this building just behind me. So this is the Esplanade Theaters by the Bay, and this is like our premier um, performing arts center. Yeah. So it is also affectionately called the durian or our durian because of all the spikes that you see around here. So and these spikes are actually like they're not random. So there are about 7,000, yeah, 7,000 pieces of aluminium and glass that makes up all these spikes that you see. So you see that a lot of spikes, and they are all actually precisely engineered because the architect or the designer actually took a year to study the movement of the sun. So the movement of the sun. So these are all like perfectly optimized to make sure that it has a least amount of sunlight going in, while also still like getting, least heat going in, but also still like the sunlight coming in. And of course, in turn, that makes it more environmentally friendly because we don't need as much cooling, we don't need as much light. Yeah, they look very geometrical. Yes. So the original design was that it's supposed to be like a lantern in the park, because like currently we are like in the middle of the park actually, or like let's call it the Esplanade Park. But it's very it's all very precisely engineered. And even though it's supposed to be a lantern by the park, over the time people call it the durian, after our favorite fruit around here, the durian, the king of the fruits. And yeah, so now it's called the durian. And but the official name is Esplanade Theaters by the Bay. Yeah, that's the official like full name of it. And they always have performances going on. So they have performances ranging from like the really sophisticated like orchestra, or even live rock bands and everything. But they also have free performances. Actually, 70% of the performances here in Esplanade is actually free. So anyone can just walk in. So they have multiple places inside, at the concourse and also at the outdoor theater, where we can all attend some concerts for free. Oh, a lot of cyclists just now. Just interesting. So let's just walk. So I am currently standing on a bridge. Yeah, so this is a bridge. This is called the Jubilee Bridge, and it was opened in 2015, and that was the 50th anniversary of Singapore Independence Day, or the National Day of Singapore. So it is open in that um, joyous occasion. But actually, if I walk a little bit further, you will see that this bridge that I'm walking on, actually there is a parallel bridge just here. So it's parallel, and that particular bridge, this one, is called the Esplanade Bridge. So why are there two? So actually, they want this Jubilee Bridge to be accessible for everyone. So this Jubilee Bridge that I'm currently walking on is accessible for everyone, whether you are differently able, and people, and there are no steps, so people can just use this. And it has this direct connection from the Esplanade, just behind me, to the Merlion, which is just there. Like we were gonna walk over there, and yeah, so it's open so that everyone can enjoy this waterfront area, um, without worrying whether they can because of the steps. Because the Esplanade Bridge, that one, they do have some steps like going to the ground level. So yeah. And as I walk further, we can see even more the beauty of this Esplanade dome behind me, and it's really really nice at night because it's lit up. And so like just inside that dome that you see here is actually the concert hall. So there are two domes, if we see it, and one is for the concert hall, and another one is for the theater. And the theater is like it's shaped as like a horseshoe theater, so it's suitable for like any kind of theater performances. So yeah, and as I walk further and further, yeah, we can see like the Esplanade, and uh, this one is the Swiss Hotel Stamford. So such a nice walk. Like it's like kind of breezy right now, and if you can see behind me, we have other stuff over here currently. Of course, this one is the big Ferris wheel, kind of. That's called the Singapore Flyer. There's a Singapore Flyer over there, and then just next to it, this one with like the purple kind of lighting. That's actually the Esplanade Outdoor Theater. So that's where we will go for performances. Currently, there are no performances, or maybe not today. I think they still do have performances, but you guys, you just have to like keep safe distancing measures and everything. And then behind it, there are some hotels. So this one is Mandarin Oriental. And you can see again that it is lit up in red and white because it is nearing the Singapore National Day, which is next Monday, 9th of August. And then, of course, behind me here, this one is the Helix Bridge. This one, which looks like a hand, is the Art and Science Museum, part of the complex of Marina Bay Sands. So that's Marina Bay Sands. Of course, the iconic hotel with 3 towers and kind of like a boat on top of it. Yeah. That's the iconic one. And like just in front of it, like if you see like the kind of like the waves, like with 3 blue waves, those are the shops. So like the malls of the Marina Bay Sands. To me, it always looks like the leftover eggshell of a dinosaur that just hatched somehow. That is a very interesting observation, broccoli. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, an eggshell, like something just like came out of it, right? Very interesting. Yeah, so that is the Marina Bay Sands. Let me see if it's visible. I think not yet. It's not very visible, but like actually next to the Singapore Flyer, like here, there is a floating platform where the National Day parades are usually held. So the National Day parades are usually held either there or the Padang, which is like a big green field. Maybe I will go there later, but like currently it's not visible, like it's not lit up currently. So yeah, maybe not today, maybe not today, next time. But we are like walking forward right now, and then we will be able to see the Merlion soon enough. So I'm very excited about that. And I can talk also about like what is the Mayan. Hey Centauri, how are you? Hi. Oh wow. Some guy was just stretching over there. Hi Centauri, how are you? Um tonight is my first walking tour at night. Doing okay, just writing a paper now. Oh okay, good luck, good luck. Yeah, I mean, you can just have me in the background or anything. It's fine. Tonight, tonight is my first ever night walking tour, and I was just thinking like, okay, where should I go to do a walking tour at night? And I thought of going here, which is just by the waterfront, because I know that it's going to be lit up, like it's literally lit up and it's lit as well. So like there are a lot of opportunities for me to like showcase like the sights and the skylines and everything. So yeah, good luck for your paper. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions or anything about this place. But yeah, so currently we are still on the Jubilee Bridge, and I'm currently walking forwards, and just in front of me, just here, like that's the Merlion. So we're gonna go there soon, and that is probably our highlight of the day, of the night. uh, uh, Currently, you can actually see like just like around me, like people are like riding bicycles, jogging, running. Yeah, it is like quite a popular running and walking track. Because look at the view, you know, and it's like um, it's just by the water, and it's really quite cool and breezy. Yeah, tonight's weather is quite good. Merlion, yeah, yeah, yeah. Soon enough, soon enough. No worries. Soon enough. It's just there. I mean, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's just there. No worries. We will see it soon. Yeah, and then like after this, I will decide whether I will go this way or this way. Let's see how it goes. I think like previously when I did this route, I went this way, because then I can show the place where Merlion used to be. Yeah, so I think that would be interesting to show. And just like it will just show like the development of Singapore from then until now. Okay, almost at the end of the Jubilee Bridge, and then I'm going to turn around. Woohoo! I'm so excited as well. All right, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, I'm going to turn around like 180 degrees. Ta-da! The Merlion. Look at that. It's a bit bright because it's like literally lit. So that's the Merlion, our beloved mascot, and it's spewing out water. So in the local parlance, we also call like doing a Merlion is like you're vomiting because like look at what it's doing. It's vomiting water, you know. So like, you know, when you go out of when you go out drinking and everything, like after some time, then you know you probably will do a Merlion. Do you actually have plushies of it? Yes. I mean, I don't have it personally, but I have seen it being sold. So it's definitely available as a as a souvenir. But yeah, as the Merlion. Let me see if there is like a better angle to like. I think because it is a bit too light. Maybe if I walk over here. No, no, I should walk over here instead. There is a little bit of It's a bit too bright. Maybe here. I've seen Mount Fuji plushies, but I can't buy anywhere online. Oh, hmm, I'm not sure. Like, I mean, it's available as like a souvenir shop or something. I'm just trying to find like because there is like actually a light just behind the Merlion, and I think it's like making it a bit too bright. So I'm trying to find a angle where I can stand and the Merlion doesn't look too washed out. No, I can't find it. It's okay. Anyway, we will go bit closer later on. Hey, I'm here, but I'm also busy with other things. But I'm listening to you as a background noise. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thanks so much. I don't mind if you listen to me as background noise. I know you miss my voice, so you know. Okay, so this Merlion is let me remember my facts. 7 meters tall. Yes, I think it is 7 meters tall. Yeah, so this Merlion is 7 meters tall. This particular Merlion statue was built and installed in 1974, but the Merlion mascot itself was born in 1964. Yeah, 1964. Actually, just 1 year before Singapore got its independence. Yeah, it's a bit complicated. Like we were kind of on our own, but we were not independent nation. But we also kind of have our own autonomy, that kind of thing. It's taller than you thought, yeah. Maybe if I go a bit closer, let me just, let me just walk a little bit closer, and then maybe you can see like the, the comparison of me. Kind of like Hong Kong, yeah, kind of like Hong Kong. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let me just turn around. Ta-da! That's the Merlion again. Then you can kind of see like the comparison of me versus the Merlion. This is like the backside of Merlion. You can see like I can't even like fit it in my camera right now because it's too tall. Let me just walk over here. Let me just walk over here. Then we can see Merlion. So okay, let me just. Yeah, it's so bright, so pretty. Yeah, I know, right? It's so pretty. Let me just walk somewhere where I can see like this is like the back side of it. Like maybe that's not very flattering. I'm sorry, Merlion. I gotta do you justice. Let me find like a good angle. Okay, maybe this is a bit better. You think? Merlion butt, yeah, exactly. Merlion butt. Uh-huh. So the Merlion, um, basically it has a head of a lion, and then it has the body of fish, and it is called the Merlion. Let me see. Can you see it from here? It's a bit I don't know if I can do. No, I cannot. It's just so bright. Yeah. Let me go over here so the Merlion is still visible. Kinda. Ooh, there's some lighting for me here. Why not? Okay. This way? Yeah, this way. some lighting, here for me. Okay, so the Merlion, it has the head of a lion, and it has the body of a fish, and it was com- it was created by this guy, who was the head of Fan Cliff Aquarium. Okay, some music there. Fan Cliff Aquarium was a big attraction here in Singapore. It's not there anymore, but the guy that was the head of the Fan Cliff Aquarium came up with Merlion, and the lion, the head of the lion. So in Singapore, like you will see this kind of imagery on and on again. Singapore and lion. Singapore is a lion city. That's because it comes from the ancient name of Singapore, which is Singapura, before it kind of got anglicized by our colonial masters, the British. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but you know what I mean. But yeah, we were under the British, so the Singapura became Singapore. Yep. And so the lion head has always been like a recurring motif in Singapore. So that actually came from an ancient story about how Singapore was named Singapore. So firstly, Singapore was actually not called Singapore. At first, it was called Temasek. So in old literature from like 14th century, 14th century up until like maybe 15th, 16th century, it is known as Temasek. So that is the old name of Singapore, and we see it on literature and also maps, like from old, like really old maps of like the adventurers that came over to this region. They call it Temasek. So the story is that there was this um, prince actually that came from what is now known as Palembang in Indonesia. So that's like another island, the island of Sumatra, and he was looking for a place, like a domain to call his own. And he was going on this journey on his boat, um, trying to find a place where he can, like, I'm gonna like have this on my own. And then he found this, like, Sumatra is the home of great coffee. Yes, exactly. Yes, there is like like great coffee from Sumatra. And so this prince just somehow came over to this island. He was attracted by the white beach, white sands of the beach, and said, "Oh, okay, let's go there." And then when he arrived on this island, um, he encountered a beast. Like that is what the story said. He encountered a beast, and it had big head with like long mane, and a red bust. And then he asked his followers, "Hey, what is this beast? What is this majestic, scary beast?" And his followers said, "Oh, Prince, Your Highness, that is called a singa, which is in Sanskrit language means the lion." And that was how, according to that story, that was how the prince named this island Singapura, which means the lion city. And so, even until now, the lion imagery is really connected to Singapore. And the lion, lion is great. But the only problem of that story is that the lions are not native to Singapore. So historians still don't agree what beast actually the prince Sang Nila Utama saw. We actually still don't know. It might have been a tiger or something, but one thing for sure is that there are no lions in Singapore, at least not natively. Like nowadays, like, you can go to Singapore Zoo and look at lions, but yeah, he probably yeah, I know, right? He probably was. Okay, let me move to another merlion. So this is quite exciting. So you have seen like that huge merlion, but let's see another merlion here. Ta-da! Isn't that cute? So usually this one is called the merlion cub, but I like just to call it the baby merlion because it's so cute. Like look at that, right? that reminds me of the Viking settlers that went to America and came back with stories of dragons. Oh, really? Did they? Yeah, I think like there is like a thin line, right, between like what's real and what's not. And like that particular story of the prince Sang Nila Utama actually came from this book called the Malay Annals, Annals, and it's like a story of like the history of the kings of this region, Singapore and Malacca. But it is also written in a way that is like kind of folktale-ish. So actually, you kind of don't know which one is real and which one is not. Some historians try to figure out what they could have meant, but literature, mythology scientists tend to say it's just fiction. Probably. Do a stream that hunt all the lions, lion hunt. You mean like the Merlions? Merlion hunt? To brag or entertain their families, etc. Yeah. They probably did. Yeah. So also interesting thing about this Merlion statue, right? Um, there are only 6 official statues, Merlion statues in Singapore. There used to be 7. So there are 2 here, like on this waterfront. Of course, one is that big one over there, and then there is one of this one, which is the cute little Merlion baby. So there's 2, right? The third one is at the Singapore Tourism Board. So Singapore Tourism Board is located in Tanglin area. So that's the third one. Hey Om Dud, how are you? How are you? Apa kabar? We are currently in the Singapore waterfront. Okay, so okay, 6 Merlions. One here, the baby Merlion. The third one at the Singapore Tourism Board. Number 4 is at the Mount Faber. So that is the second highest point in Singapore, Mount Faber Park. And then the number 5 and number 6 are actually located at a car park in a residential area in Ang Mo Kio, which sounds a little weird, but yeah, but those are considered official. So yeah, they are so adorable. Yeah, I know, right? And this particular one, the smaller one, oh my god, there's a very cute dog. Sorry, I got distracted. Where's the dog? Can't see it anymore. But there was a dog. Sorry, I got distracted. But yes, this one is inlaid with porcelain. You see that? Like I don't know if I can get a bit more closer. Like it is inlaid with it's inlaid with porcelain. So this one is a bit smaller. It's only, I think it's 2 meters high if I'm not wrong. I'm fine, thanks. Been enjoying my story. Oh, I'm so glad if you enjoy my story. I'm so glad. If even one person like enjoys my story, I'm already happy. Yeah, and this one is still like spouting out water. It's just not as big as the other like Papa Merlion there. That's just the backside of it. But yeah, I actually kind of prefer this one because it's just small and like you can take like a lot of pictures with it. It's so cute. Like, let me see if I can like just move a little bit around. Yeah. Look. Now you can see like both of them in the same frame. So the big Merlion there, and then this is the baby Merlion. Don't fall in the water. No, I don't think I'll fall in the water. Like there's actually like quite a like this hedge over it, so it's fine. I won't fall in the water. Don't worry. But thanks for being very caring about it. Yeah, it's fine. Let me just check my battery. Is it charging? Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Don't worry. Okay, we will continue soon. But yeah, these are the Merlion. Please enjoy the Merlion. I just like this one. Like, I mean, this is also kind of, I mean, it's not really hidden, but like, you know, like if there are tourists coming here and they want to see Merlion, they will probably go to like that big one over there, right? And then they will do like all sorts of stuff, like pretending to like drink from the Merlion and everything, or like washing their hair, like all these kinds of things. But then like you just walk a little bit further and you will see like this cute baby Merlion, and yeah, it's just nice. And yeah, Omrut, if you weren't here earlier, so I was actually walking. Sorry, this part here. So this part here with like the domes and the spikes, you probably like see the spikes. So this is Esplanade Theaters on the Bay. Yeah, Theaters on the Bay. So it is our premier performing art space. Is it drinking water? No, it's not drinking water. It's spouting out water. And then like the tourists, like with the big Merlion, and then they will do like, that kind of pose, like, oh, I'm drinking water from Merlion, or like, oh, I'm washing my hair with the Merlion water, and all these things, you know, tourist stuff. Happens. It happens. I was just wondering if he was drinking quality water. Well, if the water comes from like this Marina Bay, Marina Bay is actually part of our reservoir in Singapore. In Singapore, we have 17 reservoir. Yeah, we have 17 reservoir. Water is actually very, um, very important part of Singapore. We are a very small island. We like end to end, we just 40 kilometers long. We don't have a lot of catchment areas. So any water that we can get is very, very important for our survivability. So we have like multiple, they call it the national taps. Of course, one is from our reservoir and it comes from like rainwater and everything. We also have water that comes from Malaysia. So there's like water coming from Malaysia piped directly to Singapore. We also have new water, which is recycled water. So like water that is from the refuse, like the water that you flush down and everything. They actually have a facility that can recycle this water to be used. Usually not for drinking, but it's used for industrial purposes. But I have actually drunk new water as well. Like they used to like give like the new water bottles as like, PR campaign, I guess. And then the fourth one is desalination. So I know, as it says, like we have a lot of seawater, obviously, because we are an island. So that's the fourth national tap that we have, desalinated water. But yeah, water is very, very important. I mean, like anywhere over, right? Water is life, right? But especially here in Singapore, where we are very small and we just have to be dependent. Like we don't have a lot of natural resources here and we don't have a lot of water. So like the Marina Bay here, right? It used to be seawater. Like it used to go to the sea. But nowadays we have this dam that is called the Marina Barrage. So it actually has a gate that separates the water and the fresh water and the sea water. You can't see it here. Let me check where it's not visible. It's not really. Like I will have to go like another day to like see to show you the Marina Barrage, where it actually like dams the fresh water from the sea water. So now this Marina Bay is part of our reservoir in Singapore. So the water that is spouting out from these Merlions are actually quality drinking water. It is like, well, maybe like it's not really treated yet, but like in general, the water that comes out of the tap in Singapore is drinking quality. So yeah, sorry, that was a bit of a um, distraction there. But yeah, I always like to talk about water in Singapore because I think sometimes people would think that like if you live in somewhere where the um, where water is abundant, where you have a lot of natural resources, like you just don't think about like not getting enough water. But in Singapore, it is taken really seriously because we're just too small. We don't have water. So yeah. But I'm glad that you asked about the water, and then I can talk all about water like this. It's been fun. It's been fun. Yeah, look at that. There's a lot of trees here, so maybe you can't see the skyline anymore. But I'm going to go forward here. Okay, let me just turn around a little bit, yeah? So this is the Esplanade Bridge just behind me. I'm going to walk like below that bridge, and then we are going to come out the other way, and then I'll show you around. I want to show where Merlion sorry, was located initially, and then we will go to the river and we will see like what's there on the river, because a lot of the bridges and everything will also be lit up at night, so it'll be very beautiful. Thanks for the information. Yeah, no worries. I'm always glad to share. Okay, let's walk. So we are walking away from the Merlion now, and I'm going to go below the Esplanade Bridge, and then just come out the other way. Yeah, it's a beautiful night. Like, okay, let's look at the skyline. So that's the Esplanade Theaters on the bay, and then The purple one here is actually the Esplanade Outdoor Theater and the hotels and the buildings, and also the big Ferris wheel, the Singapore Flyer. All right, let's walk over. So, yeah. Thank you very much, guys, for joining. Let me just walk over. Are ice cream sandwiches open? No, well, the shops are open, but you can't dine in. Which ice cream sandwiches you're talking about? The shops are open, but you can't dine in, so you can only take away. But yeah, I'm a bit sad, like because like you know, dining out is like part of our life here in Singapore. You know, catching up with friends and everything, but it's been closed and it's just sad. But step on something there. Oh, is it closed? So that is the Esplanade Bridge just behind me. So I just got through below the Esplanade Bridge. And it's actually very quiet here now. I think because I'm like away from the Merlion, and the Merlion are like spouting water and everything. So there were noise. Oh, it's closed. Interesting. Okay. The ones on the roadside, I'm not sure. Actually, I guess I haven't been around much. But anyway, let me just turn myself. So this one is actually closed right now, like you can see here. It is closed, so I can't go. But this place just behind me here. Let me just find my footing. So this place just behind me here, and you will see like it is kind of like a pier that is jutting out here. So this is where Merlion was located initially. Your connection seems unstable. Oh, yeah, I can see my bitrate dropping. Let me see. Yeah, I can see my bitrate dropping too. Maybe I should move away from this place then. Sorry, guys. One moment. You might hear a bit of interference, but yeah. One moment. Let me just move away from. But anyway, this used to be where Merlion is. Because of hey, travel, you're out and about. Hi, Kibos, how are you? Yes, I'm outside in Singapore now. I think my bitrate is a bit low, so it might be dropping. But yeah, I am out and about, and I was just at the waterfront area showing about Merlion and everything. And now I'm currently walking this way, and hopefully I can see if I walk. Bitrate have been dropping. Hasn't been really. Okay, let me just walk. What happened here? I think somewhere. Maybe I'm going to like. I haven't been back to the dropping. There, it'll be a bit better. This is called the Enders. I think some because you see, yeah, it's a bit unstable. Yeah, here. Okay, I think it's a bit. Oh, yeah, you get stuck. 1500. Yeah, maybe. But now it's stable. Okay, under the bridge. I don't know. I am like. I think my bitrate is to show the bridge here. Yeah. Okay. So that was the bridge. That is the. Oh, okay. My bitrate is getting really, really good here. Yes, my bitrate is really good here. So anyway, guys, I was just at the Anderson Bridge just now. So this bridge just behind me is called the Anderson Bridge. It was built in 1920s, and is interesting. This is an interesting bridge because you see that it is a vehicle bridge. Like it's not just pedestrian bridge, and this bridge is actually part of the Singapore F1 Grand Prix route. So if you want to tell your friends that you have been to a F1 route, you can just come here to Anderson Bridge and then just walk through it. Then it's then you can tell everyone, I have been on an F1 route. She's pixelated. Yeah, but my bitrate seems to be better now, like much better now. It's like 4,000 kilobit per second now. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me just check. Maybe next time I should change my resolution to something. I can't change my resolution now because I'm live. So Fullerton, it's been a while. Yes, you're right, Cables. So this one right here is called the Fullerton Hotel. But before it was the Fullerton Hotel, it was actually the General Post Office of Singapore. So built in 1920s as well, still in the maybe 1930s. Yeah, but it's still in the neoclassical style. So the interesting thing also about the Fullerton Hotel nowadays is a luxury hotel. Okay, like you can do staycation there. I actually did. There was like last October, I think. Yeah, it was very nice. But yeah, the Fullerton Hotel used to be the General Post Office of Singapore. So an interesting thing about the General Post Office is that in a lot of towns, especially under the British administration, the kilometer zero of the town, or like where everything is measured, starts from the post office. So the Fullerton Hotel is actually the kilometer zero of Singapore. Be advised, the text you read is about 2 or 3 minutes ago, so you are stable as you currently speak. Okay, great. General Post Office, I didn't know that. Yeah. It was the General Post Office. So even until now, if you go to the Fullerton Hotel and you go to the bar, so they have a post bar. They have a post bar, and then if you get to the bar and you get to the counter, the bar counter was actually taken from the original post office counter, because this was like the main post office. It was huge. Like the post office counter was like really long, so they actually take some of that post office counter and then put it as a bar at the Fullerton Hotel. So yeah, everything, as I said again, like that is the kilometer zero of Singapore. So if you are from Singapore, right, and have you heard of 10 Mile Junction? Like is in Singapore, it's around in Bukit Panjang area. So it's in the west kind of. So why is it called 10 mile? Because it is 10 miles from here. So this is the kilometer zero, and then they just count, and that the 10 mile junction is 10 miles from here. So that hotel, one of my favorite, like as a used as a government office or something again. Yeah. So that's the Fullerton the Anderson Bridge just behind me. I'm going to cross the road now, like this way, and then we'll get to the Singapore River. Okay, bitrate seems okay. That's great. Yeah, there might be like a bit delay, but Chris, it might be delayed also because like I wanted to finish talking um about my commentary. So it's not that I don't read it. Like I'm just like finishing whatever I'm talking about, and then I reply to whatever is on the chat. So I'm sorry if I'm a bit delayed because I just, you know, take my time for a little bit. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the traffic light. Also, while we are waiting for the traffic light, so the place just behind me here, right? This is called the Esplanade Park, because this actually used to be the coastline. So like nowadays there is like the bridge and everything around here, but that actually used to be the coastline. Okay, let me just cross the road first. Okay, I have crossed the road. Yeah, so this is actually called the Esplanade Park just behind. No problem, you're a licensed tour guide and we appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just glad to share. Like I feel like, I got licensed and everything, which means I learned a lot. And then with this kind of situation right now, I can't really do my tour guiding. So I'm just happy to just share. Like I just have a lot of knowledge, I guess, inside me that I want to get out. So yeah. Anyway, Esplanade Park, because that used to be the like like it's called Esplanade because it's like the breezy walkway just by the coastline, and that's also why maybe we can't see it anymore here. But the Esplanade theaters on the bay that we saw earlier with all the spikes, so that is called Esplanade in tribute to Esplanade Park, like this area. So it's in tribute of to Esplanade Park because a lot of Singaporeans will associate Esplanade with like, you know, breezy by the coast where they have like recreation time, nice time with family. So that's why the Esplanade Theaters on the Bay is named after the Esplanade Park. And let me just turn around here. So this one just behind me, this is called nowadays it's called the Victoria Concert Hall. So even though now it looks like there are like two buildings and like with one tower, even though it looks like just one building, it was actually built out of two buildings. So the first one is this one. Let me just orientate myself. This one. This one? No, sorry, the other one. Sorry, it's a bit disorienting for me. But this was the first one. This is called the Victoria Memorial Hall. Um, in memory of Queen Victoria, who was the ruler of the Great Britain Empire at that time. So that's Victoria Memorial Hall. And then the one just next to it is called the Victoria Theatre. And it was built later on. So they were not built at the same time. It was the Memorial Hall first, which also functioned as the City Hall. And then the Memorial Hall the theatre over here. And then it is joined by this clock tower just at the middle of it. So nowadays it is the Victoria Concert Hall, VCH. It is the home of our premier orchestra, Singapore Symphony Orchestra, SSO. And of course they have performances as well, apart from Singapore Symphony Orchestra. And it has a bell that rings every 15 minutes. So I guess, oh, okay. What time is it now? Okay, it's 8:45. So like that's 8:45. When it's like at the hour, it will actually ring like, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of like construction sound over. But yeah, so that's the Victoria Concert Hall. Also the place where people saw color the first color television transmission. So that happened here in the Victoria Concert Hall, and like um the field just I gotta attend the performance someday. Yeah, you should. So if you go to like the SSO website, sso.org.sg, they have all the schedule there. I think they also have some online performances nowadays because of the COVID thing. The last one I saw was like last year, just before all the COVID restrictions. They used to have these lunchtime concerts, and my office used to be not too far from here. It was at the Central Business District, so I attended that with my friend. This was like before all the COVID restrictions. That was great. Yeah, and I actually also performed here before. I was part of my university's choir, and there was one performance that I was here. It looks really pastely, but maybe that's just the brightness. Yeah, so it's actually just white broccoli, but you see like a lot of like lights. Uh, I mean, it's not really visible on my camera right now, but it's because again because it's the national day next Monday, so they are lighting it up with like red and white. Yeah, lunchtime concert sounds funky. Yeah. It was like at 12 something, and I used to work like not too far from here. So I just like walk over during lunchtime with a friend of mine. And we just, yeah, I think it was a woodwind. I think it was like a woodwind piece. So yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Yeah, and it is nowadays it is like renovated and everything. So like it has really great acoustic and all. Although probably not as good as the concert hall in the Esplanade Theaters on the Bay, because that one is like tuned by like a master acoustician. Yeah. So yeah, that is the Victoria Concert Hall. Yeah, home of the SSO. It's not really visible because like it's a bit washed out, but there's like some like home of the SSO and everything. Yeah, because also it's like at night, so like maybe it's not really visible. Whew, I'm a bit sweaty right now. Yeah, lunchtime concert is really great. Oh, there's a lot of like, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's like a lot of like construction noises right now. Just walking down here, and we will take a look at another building. Let me just see where I can be this way. Yeah, you can still see the Victoria Concert Hall behind VCH. They also have some cafes and everything. So like a lot of like the performance venues here. The performance venues and actually a lot of like buildings in Singapore. They are actually multi-purpose. So it's not only for performance, but also for gathering with people, also for like hanging out with people. Also have malls where you can buy stuff. So like a lot of things are multi-purpose like that. It is not by accident. Like it is kind of by design that a lot of places in Singapore should have this kind of multifunctional aspect to it. Oh, so many. Will you be streaming with someone next? I don't know yet. I was talking to like some of my streamer friends whether we can do like streaming to people walking. Maybe not walking, but I was talking to like one of my streamer friends, and we were talking about doing a stream together eating noodles. So like yeah, just like sitting, eating noodles and talking and all and hanging out with you all. That is like one of the options that we thought about. So let's see. Might be doing it. Anyway, guys, um, I think I wouldn't be streaming for so long today because I have a lot of issues and like I think my battery cannot take it. But I will just talk a little bit about this place first, and then maybe I will find somewhere to sit down, and then we can chat. Okay. So I want to show you about this building behind me here. So nowadays this is called the Asian Civilization Museum. I don't know whether it's visible. Maybe it's a little bit washed out. Like there's actually the name like over here, but you can't really see it. So nowadays it's the Asian Civilization Museum. So it has artifacts from all around Asia, to show like um, the development of like the civilization in Asia. They have some sections that are dedicated to religion spread. Like that's like one of the important aspects of civilization in Asia, and also like how people around Asia live. So my favorite part is the fashion. Like there is a fashion section. It's all just pretty things basically. So I like it. And currently they have wait, let me just check on this. Okay. Russell Wong in Kyoto and Life in Edo. So Russell Wong is a celebrated Singaporean photographer, and he has an exhibition currently of Kyoto. So he has his photographs of Kyoto, but it's also juxtaposed with these prints from life in Edo. So like centuries ago, in when the town was still called Edo. So yeah, that's an interesting exhibition currently happening. I did go there, like I think was it last month, but I didn't have time to go through everything because we had to hurry for something else. But anyway, this building used to be called the Empress Place building, and like this area over here, right, that I am currently on, I mean, even until now, it's still called the Empress Place because the Queen Victoria, who we saw earlier, commemorated by, we have the Victoria Memorial Hall to commemorate her. Queen Victoria, during her lifetime as a ruler, she also has this title as Empress of India, because India was also part of the British Empire, and so this place is named after the Queen Victoria, aka the Empress of India. So it's called the Empress Place. So yeah, that is about it. Let me see here. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so if you see here, just behind me here, you see these orbs, balls. balls of steel. You know, I actually wanted to say that during my how does it my tourist guide practice, like my field trips and everything. But then my teacher or my instructor said, no, you shouldn't say balls, you should say orcs. But hey, this is my own stream. I can say what I want, and I'm gonna call this balls of steel. Okay. The official name of this art installation is 24 hours in Singapore. So it is by a local sculptor of Singapore. Actually, it used to have audio track. It used to have an audio track of life in Singapore, like in the train or in the food center or hawker center and everything. But nowadays, actually, we don't have the audio anymore. I am not sure. Like I tried to research, but I'm not sure if it's because of some technical issues or is it because of COVID? Like they don't want people to like get near to it. I'm not sure. But yeah, but that is called the 24 hours in Singapore. Just one of the many public art installations in Singapore. So in Singapore, art to me, I mean, in my opinion as well, like in arts in Singapore is like is available for everyone. It's not just available for people who are like kind of uppity or like upper class or something, like, but it's available for everyone. Like it's not just in galleries or you know some of the fancy events or whatever, but it's also available for everyone. For example, here in the Empress Place, we will have an art installation. So yeah. uh, Also, I'm talking about this because arts in Singapore was actually my assessment itinerary. So like when I did my assessment for to be a tourist guide, that was my itinerary, arts in Singapore. So that's why I know a lot of like about of all these things. Anyway, let's walk around again. I'm going to show you one of my favorite structures in Singapore. Yay! Let me see whether I can find a good angle. Right. All right. So this is it. Let me just walk a little bit further so it's more visible. You can see the shadow of my phone here. Okay. So this behind me here, this is called the Kavanagh Bridge. Just behind me here, and of course there is still the Fullerton Hotel just behind me. That's the Fullerton Hotel, and then like in the foreground, there is the Kavanagh Bridge. It is a suspension bridge, and this is the oldest. No, so it is not the oldest bridge over the Singapore River, but it is the oldest bridge that still exists in its original form over the Singapore River here. So that bridge is just over the Singapore River, which is um, a very important lifeline to Singapore back then and even now. And this Kavanaugh Bridge was built in 1825, if I'm not wrong, 1820s, somewhere in the 1820s, I think. Maybe 1850s. Sorry, I might get my facts wrong, but I will Google that later. But yeah, this is a steel suspension bridge. And what is interesting with this bridge, right, is maybe it's not very visible. Like I think the details are a bit washed out, but this bridge, the parts of it were shipped directly from Scotland. So like all the steel, like for the suspension and for the railings and everything, it was shipped from Scotland all over here to Singapore and then assembled here in Singapore. Like that is still like the original part. I mean, like barring some renovation and some fix over the years, but this still exists in its original form, like suspension bridge. Like it's very pretty, isn't it? Like clip that, guys. Isn't that so pretty? And then you have the Fullerton Hotel just behind it. Like, yeah, you know, I guess, yeah. And there's just some like Maybang Tower and everything. It's Britney Bridge. What do you mean it's Britney Bridge? Britney Bridge. Oh, you mean like it's Britney Bridge? Yeah, yeah. But that's like I think one of my favorites, if not my most favorite. That bridge is bright. Yeah, I know. So it looks a little bit washed out right now. But like I know that I picked the correct place to be. The office reference. Oh, maybe I missed that. Sorry, Chris. I will need to like evaluate that later. Yeah, this bridge is bright. It's a bit washed out. Like my camera cannot even capture like the details anymore because it's just so bright that it washes out the details. So yeah. Hmm. But thanks guys for hanging out with me. I think I'm going to like sit down soon. Like at least I will sit down and like get some water because I'm a bit thirsty. And then we'll see whether like I have enough battery and everything to continue. Because I think my battery is kind of running low. And also the battery for my internet is running low. So I'm just gonna set myself down and then we'll sit down and chat a little bit while I get some water. Okay, give me one moment, yeah. Let me just open this up. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I love this background behind me here. It is so beautiful. Need to go now. Thanks for the tour. Okay, thank you so much, Broccoli, for dropping by. I'm glad that you joined in and you were able to see Singapore at night. I'm really glad. I'm really glad. Thank you so much for dropping by. Oh, Chris, if you're there, can you give a shout out to Broccoli of True Justice here? Exclamation mark SO. Christopher, if you're there, help me out, please. Thank you, Broccoli. Have a nice day. I'm just gonna get some water now. No shout outs. Why? I want you to have shout out. Also, I clicked the wrong emote. No, it's okay. Yeah, shout out is there. Thanks, Christopher. Can you also help me shout out Kibo's Travel here? Oh, is it 7 p.m.? Sorry, it's 9 p.m. Not 7 p.m. Yeah, we can hear the bell from Victoria Concert Hall now. Oh, I'm so bright. I'm so bright. I'm so bright. But yeah, this is a good background. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, check out my fans, you guys. I'm going to drink some water. I'm so bright. Okay. I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit because I'm a bit tired and I need a lot of water. But yeah, it's just a chill place, isn't it? But you can see actually beside me like a lot of um uh bicycles and a lot of people walking and running because this is like part of like the walking on running route. Thanks, Chris. How hot and humid is it there at the moment? It's quite humid. It's a bit better. Like it's not the most humid I have been. Let me check if I have the weather here. Uh, about 29 degrees. 29 degrees. But like in Singapore, it's basically always humid. Like that is like the default. Like there wouldn't be a day where Singapore is not humid. That's why we have aircon. Okay, let me put back. But yeah, it's quite okay. Like because at night like without the sun, at least it's not like burning. Oh, why is this so bright? Let me. Is there like another? Okay, maybe this way. Okay. Hello, Singapore. Hello, Dr. Electro. Hello, how are you? Where are you about? That's quite warm, yeah. To be honest, 29, 28, 29 is actually not that bad. Like, so you see how bad it could be if like even 28, 29 is not so bad. Hi, Dr. Electro. Where are you located? I think you're located in the UK, aren't you? Thanks for joining. I'm just chilling here. I will decide whether I will go to another place. But we were just walking around um, the waterfront of Singapore, which has been pretty fun. So we were looking at Merlion and everything, which has been fun. And now I'm just by the Singapore River. Yeah, just by the Singapore River right now. So behind me here, this building right here is called the Fullerton Hotel. So nowadays it is a luxury hotel in Singapore. But before that, it was originally the General Post Office of Singapore. And then like the bridge, the beautiful bridge just behind me here, this is called the Kavanagh Bridge. It is named after one of the governors of Singapore, William Kavanagh. And yeah, it is one of my favorite bridges, if not my most favorite bridge in Singapore. It's a steel suspension bridge, and it was built in 18, I forgot. I'm so sorry, guys. I forgot. It's somewhere in the 1800s. And it's a steel suspension bridge, and this is the oldest bridge in Singapore that still exists in its original form. So like there are other bridges along this river, but they don't exist there in their original form anymore. So this is the oldest one that is still here. Yeah, and then just behind it is actually the Anderson Bridge, but I think it's not visible from here. But yeah, so yeah, welcome, Dr. Actor. Do Singaporeans hate the British or like the British rule from years and years ago? Mm, I can't really say. Like, I don't think we hate it, but like, I think we just kind of accepted it like as part of our history. Like, like history is history, right? Like, it is just what it is. Like it was just a fact that Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles came over here in 1819 and then just folded us into the British Empire. Like, I think that one can be argued, for days. Some people say that, Raffles didn't do much. Some other would say that Raffles was the father of the modern Singapore. It can be debated for days on end, you know what I mean? I think for me, I kind of just accepted it. Like I'm kind of neutral about it. Like it is just what it is. It is what happened. Like in 1800s they folded us into the British Empire, and then yeah, and then our story continued from there. So it is just what it is. But yeah, I don't know if there are like other Singaporeans here on my chat. Like, what do you think? Like, yeah, maybe you can answer. Uh, Dr. Electro here, like, what do you think about the British colonization or British rule from years and years ago? I mean, even until now, Singapore is actually still part of the Commonwealth, so I would think we have quite a good, um, we have quite a high, we have quite a good relationship with them. I think. Yeah. A lot of people cycling here, which is nice. It's good to see people like out and about and like being healthy. You know what I mean? It's nice. I think I can do this a bit. Yeah. Okay, let me just do this. Yeah. Oh, it's coming down. Didn't know you can do that. Interesting. Oh wow, this tripod is like, something is wrong with my tripod. How is the COVID currently in Singapore? Is it going up or down? It is trending down, but sometime about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we did have a new cluster. It was like skyrocketing. Like we were like kind of almost zero for like months, and we were actually open in a way. Like it was very close to normal, if there was even a normal. We were very close, but then unfortunately, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we got an uptick. You know, I'm trying to like, yeah, don't come down, don't come down. But yeah, there was an increase of the cases, so now we are back in our restrictions. Now we cannot dine in currently. We can only do takeaways and deliveries, which is sad. So currently the new cases are in the hundreds. I think it's still like in the hundreds, like 100 something. Which, I mean, maybe it doesn't seem like a lot compared to other countries, but like before this we were like literally almost zero. So it's a bit sad. Oh man, why is my, I Can't believe that my tripod is like keep going down. But yeah, and how's COVID where you are, Dr. Ato? Are you in the UK? I think I remember that you were in the UK or somewhere in the Europe. I'm just gonna drink some water again. Oh, I popped my bottle cap. It's okay. Crisis averted. I'm currently in the UK but waiting to get back to Phuket. Oh yeah, I remember that. How's the planning? Are you like going to Phuket soon? I think they have the new thing now, right? Like you can enter Phuket now if I'm not wrong, right? Like it's possible now. But I just don't know like the restrictions of that. Okay, this is still charging, so that's fine. Let me just check my battery here. 51%, okay. I am just waiting for paperwork from Thailand so I can get my work permit visa from the Thai embassy. Okay. Yeah. So it's just paperwork. Yeah. Like you're just left with the paperwork. Oh my god. Stop doing this. Wow, a lot of things happened today, people. Like if you see like my camera keep going down, is because my tripod suddenly cannot hold the weight. Like it is usually fine, but now somehow like it's just keep coming down, which sucks. Come on, what's happening? But yeah, oh. Hey Yorkshire, how are you? I'm currently just sitting down. But my tripod is like doing some funny things to me. How are you? How are you? I'm just like kind of chilling right now. Uh, because I was like walking around the waterfront earlier. So like behind me here is the Fullerton Hotel, and if you see like my camera coming down, it's just my tripod. I don't know what's happening. I have a lot of issues today as usual. I feel like streaming outdoors comes with its own challenges. I'm okay, I guess. Girl problems, but never mind that. Oh, girl problems. You can tell us. We don't bite. Share your woes. Which technical issues today? All of them. At least my mic is okay today. I feel like my mic is okay today. I had connection issues like at the very first. My like I'm on my phone, right? This one, like the connection just wasn't working. Like by the bitrate was so low, so I'm using like another internet source right now. And then for some reason my tripod cannot hold the weight of this camera anymore. It's a complicated thing, like why am I falling so fast? Or um yeah, I know like sometimes it's hard to like differentiate between like falling and like the real thing. What Yeah, it do be like that. Internet source, yeah. So I'm using like my other phone. So I do actually have two phones. Like this is my other phone. And like currently I'm using like I do a hotspot from here and then like it's using the internet. Yeah, so because for some reason the internet from my phone, like the bitrate was really bad. It do be like that. Yeah, it do be like that. Okay, so like what I can say, right? Like if you have like this kind of relationship thing, I was like, it's always good to like take a step back and evaluate. And also, this is what I always tell people, right? Never chase the story. You know, people always want to chase the story. What I mean by that is that they all want, like whether they admit it or not, people always want this kind of fairy tales, right? And it's like they all want to have this story. They all want to like, this magic story of like, oh, I met this girl and she's amazing and it just feels right and everything, and then they forget to really know the person because they're so focused on chasing this story. That's why I'm needing a distraction right now. So here I am back on Twitch. Oh, okay. You're always welcome here. Welcome. Want me to talk anything about Singapore? I can tell you more maybe about this bridge since you just came in. Like I'm just gonna hold it now because the tripod thing wasn't working. Yeah. So this bridge behind me is called the Kavanaugh Bridge. It was named after one of governors of Singapore, William Kavanagh. So it is a steel suspension bridge, and I'm done for what's over on stream. Any part of SG? Yeah. Okay. So we are currently over. I'm just by the Singapore River. So like you see, like this body of water just beside me here. This is the Singapore River, and over the Singapore River, there are many bridges. So this is one of it, and this is like actually one of my favorite, if not my most favorite. I keep saying that on stream, but yeah, this is the Kavanagh Bridge, and it is a steel suspension bridge. It is the oldest bridge in Singapore that still exists in its original form. So there are actually like other older bridges in Singapore, but they don't exist in this form. So this particular current form, right, is a steel suspension bridge. And the interesting thing is that this bridge, like the whole thing, like the suspension cables here, the railings and everything, it was shipped over from Scotland. So everything was shipped over from Scotland and then assembled here in Singapore. So actually, it was like, is it always lit? I can imagine electricity it takes per night. Yeah, it's lit. Well, maybe it's, I'm not sure because I haven't been here like at like really late at night, but currently it is like 9 p.m. like 9 p.m. something. So it's lit from like the way from when sun is down. So I did choose like to go around this area as part of my first ever night tour because I know this area will be lit. I mean, like it's literally lit up, but it's also lit. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is actually a bit washed out. Like my camera can't even like capture it, but it is actually like a beautiful like railings. But like now it just like one solid light because it's so bright. But yeah, it's a lot of electricity, man. And just behind it is the Fullerton Hotel. I think we talked about this in my previous stream, but this is the Fullerton Hotel live. And yeah, it's a luxury hotel nowadays. I do recommend people to come here when they come to Singapore. I mean, you'll be part of history, but it's also like, it's a 6-star hotel. Yeah, I'm not sure whether they still have the 6-star certifications, but it has been a 6-star hotel, or it had been a 6-star hotel. I'm not sure about now, okay, but there was a time when it was 6-star. I don't know about now. I need to like research again, but yeah, let's just say that Fullerton Hotel has been a 6-star hotel before. Yeah, so it's luxury, but it is actually not super expensive, as you found out yesterday. The cheapest room is like 240 USD or about I think 300 Singapore dollars. It's not so bad, but the cheapest ones actually they don't have view to the city. They have view over the inside courtyard, so that's why they are actually a bit cheap. So, but if you want to like have like a more premium kind of room with like the city view and everything, or like the view over the Singapore River and everything, it will cost you a little bit. But even like the cheapest room is still really great. It's like spacious and comfy, and the breakfast is great. And also there is the pool here. You can't really see it, but this is actually the pool. So the pool actually looks over the Singapore River, which is great. I think I showed some pictures also like in my previous stream earlier. But yeah, so um, that's the 6-star, or at least the previous 6-star uh, Fullerton Hotel. So yeah, if you do ever come over to Singapore, I do recommend that the hotel. So yeah, I'm just like chilling here right now because also I don't want to lose my bitrate. My bitrate currently is very good. As I was walking, apparently like the bitrate has been like kinda up and down, up and down. You gotta go now. Okay, Chris, thanks for dropping by. Been fun? Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that you had fun. I hope like it makes you miss Singapore. Yeah, I'll opt if I will opt for Fullerton. Yeah. I mean, like you see, like another person on my stream yesterday. Was it Ruru Bien? Yeah, he had she got a very good deal. So they will have good deals from time to time. Like even when I did go for my Fullerton staycation, I had a really good deal, and they gave me like um, meal credits and everything. Yeah, yeah, Ruru, yeah, yeah. So I think there was like a sale or something, but like even without sale, like sometimes they will have like this special stuff. I think I got mine from like it was like a credit card promotion. The problem is that if the promo will be available when I go there, yeah, we'll see about it. Like, I mean, like they currently have all this promo, right? Because they want to. I mean, obviously they don't have a lot of a lot of um, tourists right now, so they want to like attract the locals. So they do have like all the staycation stuff. But I'm pretty sure, when the borders open up and the tourists start coming in, I'm pretty sure they will have like other promotions as well. It doesn't matter regardless. I could be staying in a motel and I still enjoy it. Yeah, yeah, I know. I mean, it's the experience, right? Like I also like before this COVID thing, I never really believed in like doing staycation because I was always like, why would I do staycation when I can just hop on a plane and go somewhere out in Southeast Asia, wherever it is, like Philippines, maybe Thailand, Cambodia, whatever it is. But like ever since the COVID-19 started, and then we can't really go out. Like I started to really appreciate staycations. Like it's not really just like staying in a hotel, but it's the whole experience. You see, yeah, I want the local experience, but not as a tourist. Yeah, yeah, of course. I mean, I feel like you can do both as well. Like I think like to me, right? I think there is no shame of being a tourist. You know what I mean? Like if you go to like Paris, for example, like would you not go to Eiffel Tower? Like just because people think it's too touristy, like I would still go, right? Like I would still go. I think there's no shame of being a tourist. like just do whatever you want. Like don't be too um worried about like, oh, is this too touristy? But yeah, it's like it's just up to people. Like there's no shame in there. But in Singapore, I feel like even like the touristy thing um is like still I think sometimes it's still quite novel for even the Singaporeans. Hi, na Ike Airs, hello from Germany. Hello. Wie geht's? Ich spreche Deutsch ein bisschen. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. How are you? I'm currently chilling right now in Singapore, and I was actually walking by the waterfront, and I'm just chilling because I wanted to get some water. Yeah. Funny thing, I was talking to random people on a video call earlier. They thought I wasn't from the PH. So where did they think you were from? Guten Morgen? Yeah. Guten Tag. I think like yeah, I think it's already afternoon there. So Guten Tag, na Ike es, wie geht's? Heute, gerade, gerade, gerade gehe ich durch Singapore River, Singapore Fluss. They thought I was Korean just because of my eye shape and skin color. Yeah, I mean, I think like yeah, it is the thing about Asians, right? We can be anything. Guten Nachmittag, yeah, es ist Nachmittag. Yeah, wie geht's? Warst du schon in Singapore? In Singapore? Yeah, let me know. I really need to practice my German as well. I've been really bad. Like I was learning German like all towards like 2019. Was it 2019? Yeah, 2019. Like all year I was like learning German, and 2020 as well. But then because of the COVID and everything, I had to go for Zoom course rather than the face to face, which was not really good. When did you start learning German? Was it a prerequisite for a job? No, 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 not really. So okay, some personal story. Okay, so like 2018, I basically like I got retrenched basically, and then I decided to take a break. So basically, I wasn't working for about a year from October. No, October, yeah, October 20 November 2018, and then I started working again October 2019. So I was just taking a break, and I just thought I wanted to learn something new. And one of the new things I wanted to learn is a new language. So I decided to learn German. So gut Deutsch. Oh, danke, danke. Ich habe nicht ich habe nicht viele Übungen gemacht, aber möchte ich mehr Übungen machen, weil ich habe nicht Deutsch sprechen so oft. October 28, oh yeah, November 2018. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Danke. Danke für abonnieren. Is it abonnieren? I forgot. Yeah. Ioxius, it was November 2018. So like my last day in my company was November 2018. And then I just took a break. I work again. I started my new job in October 2019. So it was about a year. I took a break for about a year. October 28. No. 2018. Yeah, I took about a year and I had a little break. Yeah. So ich verstehe dich sehr gut. Oh, danke. Ja. Das freut mich. 11 months, yeah, about 11 months. So I did traveling. I went to Myanmar, Cambodia, and Laos. So I finished 30 countries. So by 2019, I finished 30 countries. And I started to learn German, and I started to do as a museum docent at the National Museums or like a lot of things. Yeah. Oh, danke, na ikke erst. Das freut mich sehr. Ja. Ich habe nicht viele Übungen gemacht. Aber ja, ich lerne Deutsch gern. Ja, ich lerne Deutsch gern. Ja, freut mich. Das freut mich. Yeah. I don't know whether I should walk a little bit more or maybe I walk towards the Fullerton Hotel here. So, Na Ika if you just actually how do I address you? Let me know. So just behind me here, like I was talking to like some friends here earlier. This is the Fullerton Hotel. Can we see the Merlion? Yeah, we can, but I will have to walk back. I will have to walk back there, but I don't mind. I can totally walk back for you. No problem at all. Let me just get my stuff ready, okay? It's all good. Are you sure? Or I can walk like a bit forward here. We can see a little bit more of the river. Yeah. Oh, I think that's a spam account. So I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna drink some more water and then we'll walk around, okay? Now become too much of a hassle. I'm fine for whichever sale. Yeah. I don't know yo. Let me just tidy up my stuff over here and then we'll see. I also would like to see if it's lit up like over there like forward here. I just would like to see if it's like lit up and then we can see. Like this is my first time also of like doing a night stream, so we'll just see because I wanted to be somewhere where people can see me. Okay, let me just take care of this. Let me see. Whoop. Okay, thankfully my bitrate is still good. Anyway, let's just talk around here. Let me just get my hair and everything ready. All right. So behind me here, if you just joined me today, just now, this is the Fullerton Hotel. Oh, thanks for the luck, Dude. Have fun. Thank you for dropping by. Yeah, have a fun look. Yeah, as I said there, remember to rejoin the tour group. Yeah, this is the Fullerton Hotel, but it was the general post office before, and I was telling one of our friends earlier that even if you go now, okay, now it's probably closed, but like when it's open, there is a bar there at the Fullerton Hotel that is called the Post Bar, and at the Post Bar, the bar counter is actually made out of the original post office counter of the general post office. And this was like the general post office, so the biggest post office. So it has a really, really long post office counter for whatever it is, right? Like sending mail, doing remittance or anything. So it's still there. If you go there to the post bar, if like one of those days you're gonna stay in the Fullerton Hotel and you want to like have a drink, yeah, just remember to get to the post bar and like admire the original counter, the post office counter. Yeah, and then this is such a nice bridge. Yeah, one of my favorite bridges ever. Um, like in the whole world probably. Yeah, the Kavanaugh Bridge. So steel suspension bridge. All the parts were imported from Scotland and then sent over here to Singapore. You know what? Maybe we can try going over the Kavanaugh Bridge, and then we will go to like the other side of the river, so the other bank of the river, and then I can show you some sculptures. So as I was talking earlier, I talked earlier a little bit about the arts in Singapore. So for the arts in Singapore, the interesting thing is that um, the arts are actually available for everyone. So you don't need to be like upper class, or you don't need to go to like a gallery or anything to enjoy art that is like embedded in our lives. So yeah, let's walk over the Kavanaugh Bridge. So we will check it out. Okay, I will show you like a sign over here. I don't know whether it is visible. So there is a sign like just here. The use of this bridge is prohibited to vehicle which laden by excess 3 CWT and to all cattle and horses. So actually this bridge nowadays is a pedestrian bridge, but this used to be a very, very busy bridge with all the vehicles and also cattle and horses. Yeah, pedestrian bridge. So now it is fully pedestrian, so no vehicles can pass, except maybe for the bicycles. The bicycles can still go. Yeah, now it's like the whole pedestrian bridge. So like I can just like walk over it, and it is so pretty. And I will show you like another bridge because you weren't here earlier. I will show you another bridge like at this side. We'll show you in a little bit. Okay, so just behind me, if you see that bridge that is currently colored green, so there is another bridge that is called the Anderson Bridge. So the Anderson Bridge was actually built after this one, this Kavanaugh Bridge that I'm currently on. It looks like it's Christmas, yeah, because it's green, right? I think it will change color in a little bit. The other ones are like if you see like the Fullerton Hotel and everything, they are currently decked in red or white lights because it is going to be Singapore National Day soon, which is actually next Monday, 9th of August. So and it is the color of our flag. I want our bridges to be lit like that every night. Oh, is it not lit? Yeah, it's really quite pretty. So yeah, the Anderson Bridge was built because this particular Kavanagh Bridge, which was basically like one of the first bridges that were built over the Singapore River here, it was getting very, very crowded with like all the vehicles and pedestrians and the cattle and the horses. August 9, yeah, it's August 9. So it's next Monday actually. So the Anderson Bridge was built to alleviate this traffic. So, but now this Carbona Bridge that I'm currently on, it is pedestrian only, or maybe plus bicycles. Yeah, but the Anderson Bridge is still a vehicular bridge, so cars and buses and everything can still go over the Anderson Bridge. And another interesting thing about the Anderson Bridge is that it is actually part of the Singapore F1 Grand Prix route. So if you are in Singapore, right, and you want to say that you have been to a F1 route, because in Singapore the F1 is actually a street race, so it's done over the usual streets of Singapore, and Anderson Bridge is one of the routes. So yeah, if you just walk through there, you can say, hey, I've been to a, I've been on a F1 route. So yeah, that's one thing you can say. And like you can see, like now you can see, because like just now I was like I was like sitting out there, and it was kind of washed out. But now you can see like the railings behind me here, right? This is all like the steel railings behind me. And again, as I said, they are all imported from Scotland. Let me see if I can. Maybe at the other side. The other side has like a sign that says like it is made by this firm in Scotland. Oh yeah, but so everything automotive. What did you say? Sorry, I don't have my mods anymore because Christopher has gone. I'm not sure what you were saying. I'm so sorry. I don't have my mods. What did you say? Okay, so like everything here, the suspension steel here, my past girlfriend. Huh? Why is that modded? So weird. Let me check. Can I live in SG for a bit? Oh, okay, okay. Why is that modded? I meant to say X. Oh, okay. Why is that modded? Sometimes the mod is weird. But I turned off the bot mod because that was like wreaking havoc everywhere. So this is just like the Twitch auto mod. But for some reason, yeah. Let me see. Okay, it's actually available here. She's half Phil and half Japanese who studied there. She mentioned something about the Grand Prix. Yeah, the F1 Grand Prix in Singapore. It is not the only one, but like one of the few places that do the Grand Prix on the street and at night. Okay, I'm just going to like go a bit high here. So here, if you can read it, it says McLellan Engineers. So this is the firm that made all these frames and railings and the steel and everything. And it's 1868. So yeah, this bridge was opened in 1869. And the other bridge, which is the Anderson Bridge, was opened around 1920s to alleviate this very busy bridge. Yeah, just wanted to show you that. Yeah, 1868. So again, this is like the oldest bridge over Singapore River that still exists in its original form. So even if you see the pictures of this bridge from like 1870s, like it will look like this. It was automodded. Oh, really? Huh. Okay. Let me show some stuff over here. We have some sculptures, like interesting sculptures around here that I can show. But it is a bit dark, so I don't know whether it will be visible. Visible? Yeah. There is like a sculpture over here that's called the first generation. Let me see if I can get a bit closer. Yeah. So this particular sculpture, it is like boys jumping into the water, and it's called the first generation. So all the sculptures around here, or almost all the sculptures that are by this river, it is to celebrate the Singapore River, how it developed. So this is to like remember the kids that used to play in the Singapore River, even though at that time Singapore River is not as clean and pristine like this. It was very busy because it was like a major shipping route, so a lot of ships and everything. But even then, these boys just enjoy like jumping into the water and everything. So this is to remember that time when I guess life is a little bit more carefree. It looks amazing, super well maintained too. Yeah, isn't it? It's pristine. Like that's the word I use, but it hasn't always been like this. It actually took 10 years, 10 years of cleanup. This was back in 1973, I think. 1973 to 1983, it took 10 years to clean up this river. Because by that time it was like smelly, it was dark. This was like years and decades of like trash and all, like people putting refuse over here to the river, all the shipping and stuff. It took 10 years to finally clean up like this. If only the main rivers here were as clean, I'd be loitering there myself. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I know. It wasn't always like this, believe me. Like it's like this. So there is this story, right? There is this story that back then Singapore River was so smelly. So there's this story about a blind guy who took a bus. So this guy was taking a bus, And then people ask him, how do you know where to stop? How would you know where to stop? And then this blind guy said, oh, it's okay. Whenever I smell the Singapore River smell, I know that that's where I'm supposed to stop, because it was that bad. But this was like back like in 19, I don't know when, but this is cleaned up by 1983. Yeah, if I'm not wrong, I need to check. But yeah, it took 10 years. It was a operation clean up Singapore River. It was spearheaded by our father of Singapore, Lee Kuan Yew. Yeah, he really believes that Singapore River, or the water in general, needs to be clean, because we are a small country in Singapore here, and water is very important. Not only for Singapore, but like for any country in general, right? It's very important to have water. But then when you are small, like Singapore, like an island here in Singapore, and you don't have a lot of water, it becomes really, really critical for your survival. SG is the size of Manila. Yeah, probably end to end, like east to west, we are about 40 kilometers. All in all, we are about 700 square kilometers. I'm not sure how big is Manila. And I know Manila is like, like there's like the Manila, and then there's like Makati and Paranaque and all these places that become like the Metro Manila. So it depends whether you are comparing it to the Manila, or the Metro Manila in general. I'm not sure. But yeah, how big again? End to end, east to west, about 40 kilometers. The whole area is about 700 square kilometers. Yes. Am I? Yeah, 700 square kilometers. It's not so big. We are smaller than London. We are smaller than Manhattan, like New York, Manhattan. Just Manila City, not Metro Manila, is 42.8 square kilometer. Yeah, so that's around the same. Yeah, so it's around the same. But of course, like it's not as big as Metro Manila. So yeah. Okay, let's go to another sculpture here. I love how it is all very lit up at night and you can see everything. I want to live in a whole country that's like that. Yeah, it's pretty great living here, I'm not gonna lie. It's not how big it is, it's how much food there is in there. Hey, furry photos, how are you? Thanks for dropping by. But yeah, there is a lot of food. Although to be fair, Manila does have a lot of food as well. Do you think SG would give me dual citizenship? Unfortunately, no. Singapore doesn't recognize dual citizenship. You will have to revoke your citizenship if you want a Singapore citizenship. 100% I need food in my life. We all need food in our lives, man. We all need food. Yeah. Another sculpture here. So this guy is Laurie Johnston. Wait, let me check. Am I right? Yeah, Alexander Laurie Johnston. Sorry, I have to check again. So this is like a scene where he is mediating between the Malay and the a local guys basically. Hey, Potion online, how are you? How are you? It's like getting a real tour. Yeah. That's the cat statues are nearby. Yeah. I will go to the cat statue after this. But I will just tell you a little bit about this. So this is called the River Merchant. This guy here is called Alexander Laurie Johnston, and in this scene he is mediating like between the locals. And Alexander Laurie Johnston used to have a big office here. Uh, uh, this area that his office was in used to be called the Tanjong Tangkap. Tanjong Tangkap in Malay means Tanjong is cape, Tangkap means catch, because he was just like by the mouth of Singapore River, so like he's catching the trade. So this is just a sculpture in memory of him and what he did for like the trade. So like the building behind me here, this is the Maybang Tower actually, but that like here used to be his headquarters. Tangkap, Tangkap. Yeah. It is a real tour. Yeah, it is a real tour. Let me just check the chats. Yeah, the Fatbird nearby. Yes. I will go to Fatbird. But since Nick was talking about the cat, I will go to the cat. It's interesting. Like it's actually, I think a lot of times it gets like not a lot of people know where it is. But you know, for Potion and for their really cute cat. Yeah, see, it's like too small. I can't even like Is that visible? Okay, yeah. So these are the cats. That looper made me realize I totally slacked today. What blogger? Oh, jogger. Oh, sorry, I didn't see. Yeah, jogger. Yeah, a lot of people jogging and like cycling around here today. Yeah, cats. So these are like hidden cats. Next time you can show off. Show off what, like these hidden cats. I did do this like during my assessment. So these cats are called the Kuchinta cats. So it is actually a breed that is like recognized by like the what is it called? Cat Fancier Association. So there is a breed that is called the Singapura cat that is recognized internationally by the Cat Fanciers Association. Apparently it was like a drain cat, and it was like discovered, like they have like this new breed. This particular sculpture is called the Kuchinta cat. So it was like it's a mother's love and everything. Kuchinta is like the name, is like the affectionate name of the Singapura cat, because Kuchinta is made out of two words: kucing, which is cat in Malay, and cinta, which means love in Malay. So and together Kuchinta actually means I love, like I love you. Yeah. Singapura cat, yes, that's the Singapura cat. There's a mother there and two little kittens. Is it two? Yeah, it's two. Yeah, it's an official breed, guys. It's an official breed. Kuchinta, yes, it's spelled like that portion. Yes, yeah, that you're right. Some people will put like H in it, but it's the same. Kutsinta sounds like sticky rice in my language. Oh, really? Okay. In your opinion, still the Singaporean prefer cats more than children? Oh, I don't know that. I'm not gonna ask the pet owner because it's an obvious answer for that. Maybe Portion online can, maybe Portion can answer you for that. I have the really cute cats. Yeah, kucinta. Yeah, so together, right? So aku cinta. Aku cinta means I love. But it also means like kucing is cat, and cinta is love. So it's basically an expression of love. Portion has an obvious answer for that. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Let's walk to the bird. Uh, yeah, so guys, if you are just joining me, aku means I. Yes, aku means I. So aku is I, and cinta is a noun but also a verb, just like love. Like love as a verb and also as a noun. But kucinta together means I love. Yeah, referring to self, correct. Aku cinta, I love. Like that's the word. But also I think it's quite a clever play of words. Like kucinta also means like kucing as a cat and cinta as love. I'm noticing similarities in our language. Yeah, of course. Malay and Tagalog actually have like a lot of similarities. It's like from like the same language branch. Yeah. So I'm walking through this is the statue that we saw earlier. Wow, very good lighting currently for me. Look at that. That's nice lighting. Love cat. Yeah, exactly. It's a love cat, and it also means I love you. So it's like it's a very clever play of words actually. Except selamat pagi means hello stingray for you. Is pagi stingray? I didn't know that. Ooh, sambal stingray though. And this is another, like, this is still part of the sculpture. Like this whole like sculpture, like from Alexander Laurie Johnston here to this one, is called the River Merchant. And again, this is like celebrating the life by the Singapore River at that time. Of course, nowadays, like if you see the Singapore River, like now we have like this really tall buildings, skyscrapers, like all like the big money and everything. But before that, it's like it was a very busy trading area. So these people here, this is to depict like the coolies that were like doing all the literally backbreaking work of like getting all the stuff from the boats to the warehouses. Yeah, pagi is stingray, yes. Yes, salamat. Yeah, salamat is thanks. Yeah, I know that. Salamat. Salamat po. I am like an honorary Filipina, you guys. Like I've been like, yeah, with like the Filipino people for so long. Like I like Tapsilog, I like Long Silog. What else? All this Filipino food I like. Ooh, nice lighting for me here. Look at that. I'm glowing, you guys. Selamat pagi is good morning day, so you might get confused. Yeah. Look at that, guys. Such good lighting. I'm like glowing. Yeah. Kavanaugh Bridge again. There is the Asian Civilization Museum, some of the tall buildings, and of course the Fullerton Hotel over here. Yeah. I like this lighting. I look glowing. Honorary Filipina, exactly. Oh, I am, man. And like people, I don't know. I have this kind of face, right? That people just always think I'm local wherever I am. Like people keep asking me for directions when I travel outside. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that fluent in Tagalog, so I didn't know that pagi means stingray initially. It was foreign to me. Pagi. Oh, sambal stingray though. Now you make me hungry. I kind of want sambal stingray now. Oh, there's another bridge there. Let me see if I can catch it. Yeah. So there's another bridge here. Maybe it's not very visible right now. But look at this light, man. I'm glowing. Oh, look at that. They don't think I'm local. It's okay. Yeah, there's another bridge over the Singapore River. So we saw earlier the Anderson Bridge and the Kavanaugh Bridge, and this one is the Elgin Bridge. So again, named after one of the governors of Singapore. I only know because I went diving in Philippines before, and the guide taught us. Oh yeah, I went. Oh, you went diving in Philippines before. That's cool. Where did you go? Cebu. I heard Cebu is really nice for diving, and you can see like the what is it called? The whale shark. I think it's called the whale shark, like the really huge. Yeah, I haven't done diving before, but I wish to in the future. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, this is quite a nice night actually, to be honest. I went to Madano side. Oh, where's Madano? I don't know where that is. The last time I did like this walking stream, I actually walk on the other side, like the other bank of the river. So now I'm like at the other side of the river. I'm not that much of a diver, but I'll try in the future. Oh, Manado. Manado as in the Indonesia Manado. Then that's not Philippines. Okay, we are reaching the fat bird. Sounded like a mean thing to say, but like wait. Yeah, it's Indonesia. Yeah. I think Furry is getting his memories a bit crossed. Yeah, Manado is in Indonesia, but it is quite near to Philippines. I got mixed up. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, look at the skyline, guys. Oh, so pretty at night. Oh, Malapascua. Yes, Malapascua. Yeah, that's not Manado. Furry has traveled so many times. Yeah, I guess he did. Pre 2019 concept, yeah, same. I was also saying like before COVID, like I would travel like once every few months. It's amazing. Like if I think back, I'm like, I don't know how I managed to do that. Every few months I would just go flying somewhere. It's crazy. Alright, you guys. We are at the Fat Bird. Is that visible? Wait, let me just go a bit further. Sana hop all on. It means I hope everyone gets to experience that. Oh, Sana all. Okay. Okay. Got it. Sana all. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is the bird, guys. A very muscular big bird. This is by a sculptor called Fernando Botero. Yeah, and this is his signature actually. Like he, with like a muscular body and everything. So yeah, this is the fat bird. Actually, it's just called bird. There's no fat. How many animal statues are there in the area? I think only these two, only the cats and the bird. And then we have the first generation, which are the boys jumping into the sea, the river. Sorry, there's another one that I can show later around here. But let me talk a little bit about the bird. So the place that we are at right now is called the Uob Plaza. It is the headquarters of a local bank called the Uob, United Overseas Bank. So if I just go over here, this is the plaza, and there is like, this is their tower. Wait, let me see if I can get it. Oh, so long. That is a very weird perspective, but yeah. So actually, this bird is commissioned or like contributed or like in collaboration with UOB, and it's a bird because UOB it signifies peace, so that UOB says that as long as Singapore has peace, is peaceful, Singapore will always prosper. Yeah, that is the meaning behind the bird. Actually, like I only knew that because like I had to, I had to read like all the stuff and everything about this. one time, so one time when I was still doing my training, right? I actually didn't read about this, and then I just made up something about this bird. Okay, like my instructor was like asking like, oh, why is it a bird? Like, what does it mean? And then I was like, because the bird is like flying, so is signifying like soaring higher to like the next best step or something. And then my instructor was like, hey, don't anyhow, okay? Like don't don't just make up things. You need to like say like the accurate thing. So ever since then, I'm like, yeah, I figure out like what it really means. Yeah. Uh, so behind me is still the river. You can see people are like chilling over here, and like that's the bird, and that's still the Fullerton Hotel. Yeah, so like people are just chilling over here, which is nice. So I'm going to like walk a little bit forward here. It's time for me to do hygiene for it, but thank you for the tour. I'll be here later if you're still streaming. Oh, no problem, no problem. Thank you so much for dropping by. I'm so glad if you enjoy the tour. And this is like my first night tour. And I did choose this place because I know that it's going to be lit up at night. So like other places probably wouldn't be as beautiful as this one. But yeah, thank you so much, Ayosius, for dropping by. I'm going to show just another sculpture over here. Ayosius must bring you around when you can come. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Obviously, like should come, and then we all will go around. Ah, yeah. So now I'm currently like just like in the middle of the UOB Plaza, and because like we have been looking at some sculptures, I want to show this particular sculpture over here. Let me just walk a bit further. Yeah. So this sculpture over here, this is by Salvador Dali. If you know, like the very famous, of course, artist, Salvador Dali with his surrealist style. This is called the homage to Newton, as in Isaac Newton. So you can actually see like there is like, this is the apple. When Isaac Newton figured out gravity, so there is like a homage to Newton. So just like another sculpture, it is available in public, and also actually, yeah. So actually, UOB Plaza, like this particular tower here, actually also has an art gallery. So again, just another accessible gallery in Singapore, or like art in Singapore. Like I always say, like, yeah, in Singapore, you can you can basically see art and anywhere. You don't need to go to like a very uppity gallery or something. SG's real homage to Newton is Newton Hawker Center. Exactly. Also featured in Crazy Rich Asians. So yeah, that is like probably the real homage. Sorry, not homage. Oh, my battery is getting quite low. Let me see if I can charge it now. One moment. But yeah, I probably will kind of end a bit soon. But you know, we'll probably find somewhere to sit, and then we can, yeah. Ooh. Okay, that's a bit hard. Oh, okay, never mind. I will just no. Why am I so topsy-turvy? Okay, one moment. Sorry. I am like topsy-turvy right now. I need to get somewhere where I can sit down. Because I think oh no, I'm topsy-turvy. My battery went low. I think I will need to like end the stream soon. One moment. Let me just sit down somewhere. Ah. Okay, wait. Can't see my face anymore. Battery. There you go. Yeah, I'm just sitting down again, guys, because apparently my battery was like getting really low. But I'm so glad that you guys are here and like just joining me around. Now I'm just like chilling by the Singapore River. Um, so sorry for all the um, earlier technical issues. But yeah, let's just chill here and talk. Let me know if you have any questions or anything. But yeah, let me know. Let me just drink some water. Whew. Man, doing like it's really humid outside. But I'm so glad that you guys are here. And now you can see my full face. Because earlier I have to wear my mask. I'm just drinking my water. So yeah, tell me you guys what's been happening. Did you learn something interesting from my tour today? Oh, the Victoria Concert Hall is like ringing the bell again. Okay. Can. Whew. How's it going, you guys? Oh, that was quite tiring actually. I'm so glad that I get to do this at night at the night time. It's just like a different kind of view. Ah, we're just chilling now, which is great. I'm glad that it's finally like kind of like it kind of figure out in the end. Maybe I will wait someone soon. You guys want to see like let's see. Okay, there's someone. Hmm. Yeah, what's up, you guys? I'm just chilling now because I'm honestly a bit tired. But it's been great. Just looking if there's anyone I can rate later. I think that will be quite fun. Then I'm gonna go home soon because it's already 10 p.m. And yeah, it's time to rest for a lot of people. because it's 10 p.m. now. But you know, it is still quite bright at night, which is great, and people are just here chilling. It's just always great to see, you know what I mean? You guys, yeah, I will send you to. Did I give you to Prodigy Pier? Oh, this is interesting. Someone is investigating old cemetery. Interesting. Oh, spooky. Do you guys want to see that? Maybe not. Maybe some other guys. All right, let's just rate someone, guys. Maybe I just end the stream. Yeah, I just end the stream. Like, okay, let me just get it. Oh, nope. All right. Thanks everyone for being here. I really appreciate it, even though I got a little bit of, not a little bit, I got a lot of, you know, technical problems as you all know. Oh no. No. Okay, you know what, guys? It's really time to end this. So thanks so much for joining. I'm gonna end now. Bye.